Okay, so when we're talking about boats and currents, imagine a boat on a lake, okay? And let's say the motor in the boat, like let's say you're gonna go water skiing, and it can pull you at 20 miles an hour, okay? The boat, just going across the lake, the boat can go 20 miles an hour. So if you take that same boat that's going 20 miles an hour and you put it in a river, and it goes downstream, and the current is going 5 miles an hour downstream, okay? If the boat's motor is going 20 and the current is going 5, how fast is a person on the boat going from point A to point B? 25, exactly, okay? So the boat speed from the motor, the 20 miles an hour that the motor does in the water, plus the water on the ground combines to give you your actual speed, okay? So like if you were really on a boat on the Mississippi River and you were going from St. Louis to New Orleans, the current is gonna go maybe 10 miles an hour and the boat's gonna go 20 miles an hour, and so you're gonna make 30 miles an hour between St. Louis and New Orleans, okay? So the boat plus the current is your fast speed. Well, what if you turn around and the motor's going 20 miles an hour, but the water's going 5? Then you're gonna go on 15. So the boat minus the current is equal to your slower speed, okay? So traveling with the current, a certain boat went 19 miles an hour. Against the current, it only went 9. Now, you don't even really need to understand much other than what I just said, because you're gonna have boat plus the current and boat minus the current. What's B gonna stand for here? The boat's what? The speed of the boat. And C is gonna stand for the speed of the current, right? Okay, so they're gonna add to the big number and they're gonna subtract to the small number. Like you don't even need to think about, okay, now what's going on with the 19 and make sure I get it organized right. Like they're gonna add to the big number and they're gonna subtract to the small. And so then when you go to solve this, it's just like the ones we did on the front with the sum and the difference. Now these problems get harder in Algebra 2, but they don't for you guys right now. So they're pretty basic. Like once you get them set up, they're pretty easy to do, okay? But I want you to understand the concept, because later on in Algebra 2 and college algebra, we start with this basic idea, but everything gets harder. So you understand the basics really good now, you'll be in good shape in Algebra 2, okay? So here your C's cross out. You have 2B is equal to 28. Divide by 2, and B is equal to 14. So B is 14 miles per hour. And so what does the current have to be in this situation? If you have a 19 there and a 14 there? 5, exactly. So the current must be going 5 miles per hour, exactly.